we're going to be awarding $1 million to randomly to people who have signed the petition every day from now until the election.
Okay, so welcome to the deep dive, and today we're really going deep on this one. We're talking Elon Musk, we're talking big money in politics, and we're talking Donald Trump.
That's right.
All together, which is a very interesting combination, I think, for a lot of people. And you brought some pretty interesting news snippets about Musk's support of Trump.
I have, yeah. He's
which is unusual, to say the least.
Yes, very much so. You know, it's one thing for a tech CEO to make a donation to a campaign.
Right.
Or even endorse a candidate, which is a little unusual.
Yeah.
But to actively campaign for them, that is something else altogether. I mean, we've never really seen this level of political involvement from someone in his position.
Exactly, exactly. And it's not just, going to a rally or two, right? He actually founded a whole pesky, America PES.
Right, and that seems to have been its sole purpose, to get Trump reelected. And I think it's also important to highlight that they're being very strategic with their targeting. They're really zeroing in on swing state voters.
Oof. Ah, swing states. Now, for those of us who don't have the electoral map completely memorized, why are swing states so important?
Yeah, so the U.S. election system is a little different than maybe what some people are used to. It all comes down to the Electoral College. Each state gets a certain number of electoral votes. And to win the presidency, a candidate needs to secure a majority of those electoral votes, not necessarily the most individual votes. Swing states have this history of flipping between parties from one election to the next.
I see.
So if you can sway even a small number of voters in a swing state, you can have a huge impact on the overall election results.
Okay. So Musk is focusing on these crucial swing states, but he's also using a pretty unconventional method, to say the least. I mean, $1 million a day.
Yeah, the $1 million giveaway has definitely turned a lot of heads.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever gotten an email offering you a chance to win $1 million?
No.
Probably not.
I wish.
But there's a catch. You have to sign this petition that supports specific political viewpoints. So it really makes you think about the influence of money in politics and how far people, or I guess billionaires, are willing to go to push their preferred candidates or policies.
Definitely. Definitely. It really makes you think, would you sign a petition, even if you maybe weren't 100% behind it, for a chance to win that kind of money? I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And the petition itself is fascinating. It's not about specific policies, really. It's about upholding free speech, the right to bear arms, kind of these broader values.
And I think that's very deliberate. He's clearly trying to resonate with a particular segment of voters, those who really prioritize those issues. It's a very targeted approach.
So we've gone from Musk at rallies, which was already unusual, to now basically $1 million giveaways.
Yeah.
He's really changing the game.
Yeah. It really begs the question, is this the future of politics?
Right.
I mean, we've already seen the influence of big money in campaigns, but this takes it to a whole new level.
Exactly. And what does this mean for democracy as a whole, right? Is it still a level playing field when you have this much wealth concentrated in the hands of a few who can essentially use it to amplify their voice and potentially sway voters?
These are the questions we need answers to.
Exactly.
And honestly, I don't think we have them yet. It's a brave new world, and only time will tell how this unfolds.
Well, on that note, I think we'll have to leave it there. But wow, a lot to consider for sure.
Definitely.
Thanks for diving deep with us today. Until next time.
Thanks for having me.